Well, look what we have here. Someone's decided to turn their Nintendo Switch into a gaming PC, because, you know, why not take a perfectly good handheld console and make it as complicated as my life in the woods? This ought to be a treat. I can already hear the sound of my patience wearing thin. I mean, who needs a gaming rig when you can just shove a Switch into a box and call it a day, right? Spoiler alert, it probably won't play anything better than a bog frog croaking. Stick around as I dive into this digital disaster. And hey, if you enjoy watching me roll my eyes and sigh dramatically, maybe consider subscribing. You might just find my grumpy commentary more entertaining than whatever nonsense Gio is cooking up. Let's see if this transformation is genius or just another case of what were they thinking.
Ça, c'est une Nintendo Switch et tout le monde la connaît. Beaucoup de mes abonnés jouent à Fortnite dessus. En même temps, c'est normal, c'est super pratique. Il y a un petit écran, tu peux l'emmener partout. Bref, ça, c'est la frappe. Cette console, elle nous cache pas mal de gros problèmes. Le premier, c'est que l'écran, il est beaucoup trop petit. Sans parler de la taille des boutons des manettes qui sont ridicules.
Finally, someone's saying it. The screen is so tiny it makes my old eyes feel like they're staring at a bug on a leaf. And those buttons, they're practically a joke. I mean, who designed those? E-toddler, it's like trying to play a game with a bunch of pebbles. If I wanted to squint and struggle, I'd just go back to reading the fine print on my last tax return.
Sans parler de la surchauffe pour faire chauffer la carte bleue. Ce que je vous propose, c'est qu'on cherche directement un clavier et une souris. Et pour être dans le thème de la Nintendo Switch, je vais partir sur un clavier rouge et une souris bleue.
The classic red and blue combo. It's like they're trying to match the console itself. But let's be real. Does anyone actually think a flashy keyboard and mouse will magically transform the Switch into a gaming powerhouse? It's like putting a fancy hat on a toad and expecting it to sing opera. Good luck with that.
Et une souris bleue, ça régale. Prochain accessoire, les gars, j'ai envie de prendre des ventilos pour la Nintendo Switch pour éviter que ça surchauffe. Ouais.
Now we're talking ventilators for the Switch. Finally, someone's addressing the overheating issue. It's like putting a fan in a swamp to keep the frogs cool. Absolutely necessary. But let's be real. If you need a fan for your console, maybe it's time to rethink your gaming setup. It's not exactly a good look when your gaming rig needs its own air conditioning.
Ouais, ça existe, radescement de tout.
Well, here we are at the end of this baffling journey through the realm of misguided gaming aspirations. Gio Le Monteur decided to take a Nintendo Switch and transform it into a gaming PC. Did we think it would be a brilliant idea? Oh, that would be too optimistic. My friend, spoiler alert, it didn't impress this grumpy toad, and I was left wondering why anyone would need a gaming setup that requires more cooling fans than a swamp in July. During our little adventure, I rolled my eyes at the thought of squinting at a screen smaller than a bug's backside, and grumbled about buttons that felt like they were designed by a toddler armed with a box of pebbles. And let's not forget, even with all the flashy RGB lights, it's still trying to convince us that it can play games better than a bog frog croaking outside my window. Did my initial skepticism about this monstrosity hold up? Absolutely, it's a classic case of just because you can doesn't mean you should. If putting a flashy keyboard and mouse on a Switch makes it a gaming powerhouse, then I suppose I can take my haphazard croaks and start a band. So, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep watching me trudge through these tech train wrecks. And don't forget to like this video. It helps support my grumpy rambling. Because let's be honest, someone's got to keep this nonsense in check. Until next time, folks, may your gaming setups be cooler than a toad in a cool mist, and your gaming experience is far less absurd than this one.